Good morning, everyone. We're continuing here in KITZUR SHABBOS, the laws of malabin, of laundering and cleaning a garment. We're speaking about when you have these wet clothing and garments. Tiltu beged lach, holding or carrying or moving a beged, a garment that is wet. Oid gozu al tiltu beged gazeh. Furthermore, Chazal made a gezer, they made a decree about even moving and carrying this garment. Shemakpid alav shelo yislach lech, if you don't want it to get moist and wet. Im nishru b'mayim v'rotuv ad k'nei shir shel teifeich al manas latviach, that you do not want it to sit in water or liquid till it gets so wet that it can make other things wet. Hainu sheyeh lechusay kol kach ad k'nei sheyad hanoiges boi yichol lasa zlach mokom acher shetiga boi. If somebody's hand would touch this very wet and drenched beged, so it will become wet itself and it will be able to make other things wet. What's the reason not to move these things along? Is because we don't want you to do the schita, squeezing. Chazal were afraid if we allow you to carry it and move it, we're afraid that you're just going to forget what you have in your hand. You have a wet garment, you're going to end up squeezing it. And that's a big problem, as we know. You'll be over on not only on schita, but also on malabin. V'ayin l'kamam b'dini Muktzeh shekasavnu b'shabam gam im yisnagiv habeged acha came b'Shabbos. And when it comes to Muktzeh, as we'll see, things that we're not supposed to move around on Shabbos, because Malkam Nisha alav iser tiltul mishum Muktzeh. There's going to be a problem of Muktzeh on this as well. Even this thing was already wet and moist from before Shabbos began, and we don't want you to move because we're afraid of schita, we'll call it Muktzeh. Nevertheless, something of clothing that got wet through the rain. You were walking outside at the time of the rain and your clothing got wet. That decree that you can't move it was never said. Even if you're makpid, you're very particular, you'd rather have your clothing dry than wet. Nevertheless, it doesn't fall into the gezerah and you can move it around. Therefore, you could dress yourself in the clothing that went in the rain, even after you took them off. You're allowed to put them where you need to. You don't have to worry about them being muktzeh in this particular case. Have a wonderful day.